Texas Revolution.
They were speaking, the attack was coming at night. The fog was thick around midnight. Riding in the dark, surprise, a man broke his nose on the ground. Dogs bark, shots fired, it's the battle of Gonzales. The men retreated, went back. The Texans finished their attack. 2 Mexicans had died. They should have feared a flag. I made a lot of mistakes, and yet you failed to call me out on it. I wanted to be safe, the fire burnt inside the cockpit. Looking up at the sky, I'll go there when I die, and you'll be there. I'm begging you, so please pursue my legacy. I know you can. I made a lot of mistakes, and yet you failed to call me out on it. I wanted to be safe, the fire burned inside the cockpit. Another man, another monster, trying to make some friends act like their brother. They really believed, yet they were deceived. You should always fear the candy man. He was a normal man, fought for our great nation, but he let temptation corrupt his fate. They really believed, yet they were deceived. You should always fear. He killed 28 boys. 50 years ago, there were 42 missing in the zone. He made them write letters for their parents, knowing that they would never live again. is another man, another monster. Killed him in self-defense, protecting others. Confessed everything, threw him in prison. He's in everyone but Candyman. I sat alone with the rats, and they eat inside my mind. Yeah, I heard the cars as they passed, hoping one day you would find Victoria, the child was born perfectly fine. Yeah. Then one day they came, they took me away with another language. It was such a scary day for me. Yeah, I wanted to be free, but you'll never find a cure. They threw away my only life. I'll never be a normal child, my words of faith. And I was born an only child. What did I do to suffer this fate?
And then finally I find myself living a normal life.
Texas inventions, they brought the world closer together. Texas inventions correct an error with liquid paper. Something I used at school and that I never knew, the handheld calculator. And if they make you cry, do not be shy. They wanna help you to find a way to get rid of cancer. Yeah. I really never knew. I really never knew.
Yeah.
I've thought about everyone. Life is like a song, but you wanted to be. Yeah, I've thought about everyone. Life is like a song, but you wanted to be. Such a sweet life, but you'll never want. But now you feel around and life is lonely life. The song like was life, and on and on and on and on. Yeah, you never wanted to be. And now I love you more now than ever, yeah. And high up in the sky you are my savior, my savior, yeah. And I love you more than ever. And I love you more now than ever, yeah. And I feel like it'll be forever. I rolled away into my hole, the nine-banded armadillo. I have a nose and ears that you've never seen in your life. And I always ask myself, what if I had wings? I'd fly away, a rat from a cave, the free-tailed bat. I'm so envious of the lonely beetles. I find my way across the state, and so we became alone. Find my way alive, we fall. Dun da da dun 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 da dun dun da 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 da. I fell away in ecstasy, and you were looking at me. And so long I thought that all my eyes would never last. And I found my way again, and people thought of the end. Hell yeah, you'll never know. but you ain't. I got an up and down. I've been falling all around, acting on the funny town. I got been a feeling thin, but the only thing I'm feminine. Only thing I found them in when I turn it all around. You got a mellow when I'm in when you're burning around. I got a woman that I feel when I run it all around. You gotta build them better feel without turning it in the ground. Cause I'm following me, I'm in. Got the money all in. I got burned about a skip when I'm burning out of it. I got the fun in my mid, no ornament. Got these honors all lit. I got a fun in my heart violin. And I all thought I'm vitamin, yeah, for me.
like a relentless sea.
feel alive over the water. But when you saw with me, I asked you to leave. I feel
with you soon. I'll sing you a lullaby.
Bullets in my face, I look the other way. These folks will never see what happened to it. And yet when falling down, I know I won't leave ground. And all the others scream. Bullets in my face, this car my resting place. 3 bullets fired, he was psychopathic. And then he ran away, far to another place. And all he did was flee. At last I've come to rest and see what lies above, over the edge, yeah, edge, yeah, above the edge, yeah, above the edge. Bullets in my face, I look the other way. My wife was traumatized after that day. And when falling down, I know I'll be found. And they see
we choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win, and the others too.
place, robots taking their face. And all I wanted to do is to provide a cure for you. And all the remedies, there's at least 23 flavors we added in to make them all happy. One of the most popular drinks, and all along made by a pharmacist. And once they drink it, they'll finally see that these ingredients are so tasty. And all I want is for them to taste it, yeah.
The Dr. Pepper Museum.
It's all digital, there's no hope at all. None of the artistry that we saw previously. I guess it's the end of all. I'm glad I ended up meeting y'all. And maybe somehow it will all go back, if they'll allow the presence of the past. But I highly doubt it. It seems our fate is unfortunate.
The worst industrial accident in the history of the United States.
The boats crashed, washed away, and all that you had to say. Watch out, it's gonna explode. Watch out, it's gonna explode. And all that you could see was the smoke. It was a scary day. Now we'll be
History that deserves to be remembered.
I gotta express I'm falling on that. And all half a day went away when I asked him why he would always stay when he never wanted all these precious things. When we my brothers went away again. They all went their own way, and they went from being friends to strangers I had never met. And all I wanted to be was free. All I wanted to be free in my life, in my life. My brothers went away again. He lost all his other friends, and all my life I fly a little star, I life.